Greetings again here. Saima and Shadil are here with you for the reading group, and we are reading The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. And today, Shadil will read with you. So, Shadil, you can begin, please.
Sunday, 12 July 1942. They were all so nice to me a month ago because of my birthday, and yet every day I feel myself drifting further away from Mother and Margaret. What means drifting?
What means?
Drifting.
Drifting, moving further away from Mother and Margot. So it was nice a month ago due to her birthday. She enjoyed her birthday, obviously, but now she feels that she's getting away from her mother and sister.
I worked hard today and they praised me only to start picking on me
Picking on me.
again 5 minutes later. You can easily see the difference between the way they deal with Margaret and the way they deal with me. For example, Margaret broke the vacuum cleaner, and because of that we've been without light from the rest of the day. Mother said, "Well, Margaret, it's easy to see you're not used to working, otherwise you'd have known better than to yank the plug out by the cord." Margaret made some reply, and that was the end of the story. But this afternoon, when I want to rewrite something on Mother's shopping list, her handwriting is so hard to read, she won't let me. She take me off again, and the whole family got involved. What means
So what was happening here? Can you explain this, please?
where?
Whatever you read.
That Margaret.
So Margaret was not used to working. There was some problem with her doing the work because she wasn't used to it, and she says that yeah, Anne wanted to rewrite something on Mother's shopping list because her handwriting is so hard to read. She wouldn't let me. She ticked me off again, and the whole family got involved. So there was some problem entering into Mother's shopping list, and she was having some problems with Margot. I didn't fit in with them, and I felt that clearly in the last few weeks. They're so sentimental together. Sentimental means emotional. But I'd rather be sentimental on my own. They're always saying how nice it is with the four of us and that we get along so well without giving a moment's thought to the fact that I don't feel that way. So Anne is feeling a little bit detached from her family. Is that so? She's not feeling part of her family. She's feeling that she's a little bit further away from them. They are together very sentimental, but she is sentimental and emotional on her own. Daddy's the only one who understands me now and again, though he usually sides with Mother and Margot. So Daddy takes the side of Mother and Margot, but he seems to understand me. Does your daddy understand you as well? Or mommy?
Mommy.
Really? Think about it. Okay, can you read from here?
Another thing I can't stand is having them talk about me in front of outsiders. What means outside?
People who come from outside, simply outsiders who are not the part of their family.
Telling them how I cried or how sensibly I'm behaving. It's horrible, and sometimes they talk about Moji, and I can't bear that.
Who is Moji? Her cat.
Moji is a weak spot.
It's the cat that they left back home. And they left Moji with the neighbors, do you remember? They didn't bring their cat along with them. So Moji is my weak spot. So that's She loves her cat, maybe.
I often think I often think
I miss.
I miss her every minute of the day, and no one knows how often I think of her. Whenever I do, my eyes fill with tears.
Oh, she misses her cat so much. Isn't that sad? Do you also miss your cats, Flopty? You also have a cat called Flopty, don't you?
I I give her name.
Yeah, but do you miss Flopty when she's not here?
Sometimes.
Sometimes you miss her. So she missed Murji so much that.
I don't miss her too much because she is not our pet. She is just a stray.
Yes, she's stray cat, but she does sometimes come for food. But she missed Murji very much, and her eyes filled with tears.
Moji is so sweet and I love her so much that I keep dreaming she'll come back to us. I have plenty of dreams, but the reality
Reality?
is we'll have to stay here until that the war is over.
So she
can't-
dreams about. She dreams about
her
Murji.
cat Moji,
Yes.
that she'll
Meet
come to them.
one day, yes.
We can't ever go outside, and the only visitors we can have are me. What's his Meep?
Meep.
Meep. Her husband John.
Jan.
Jan. Bep was Yui.
Beb Voskijil.
Bep was Mr. Hospital, Mr.
Kugler.
Kugler, Mr.
Kleinman.
Kleinman, and Mrs. Kleinman.
Though
Though she
hasn't come.
hasn't come because she thinks it's too dangerous.
Too dangerous, yes.
Comment added by Anne September 1942. Daddy is always so nice. He understands me perfectly, and I wish we could have a heart to heart talk sometime without my bursting instantly into tears. But apparently, that has to do with my age. What means apparently?
Obviously, what you can see.
I just like to spend all my time writing, but that would probably get boring.
Yeah, if she was writing all the time, that would get boring, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be? Yeah, it would be, I think so. So, do you know the meaning of heart to heart talk?
No.
It's having a one on one talk in which we pour out whatever is in our hearts, what we are thinking about, and what we are feeling about, and we need a one on one talk in which we can share our thoughts and feelings.
I get it.
Very good, excellent.
That
You're
we talk in heart, mind, type of mind.
It's not talking in the heart, but it's sharing your feelings, your very deep feelings and your thoughts. Very good. You're a very smart boy. Very good.
Up till now, I've only
Confided.
confided. What means confided?
When you trust somebody with something, if you're sharing something with me and you're sharing it because I will not share it with Shifa Baji or your daddy or your aunt, so you're confiding in me. You are being confident that I'm not going to share with anybody else. So she's sharing with it. With whom?
My thoughts to my daddy.
So she has confided to
her
diary. She's not sharing with anybody else.
I still haven't got to writing amusing.
Got round to
writing amusing sketches that I could read aloud at a later date. In the future, I'm going to devote less time to sentimentality. What?
Sentimentality. It means emotions. I'm not going to spend much time writing about emotions and
more time to reality.
So she said that I will describe the factual events, the reality that is happening, instead of focusing on emotions and feelings. Do you get that? Very good. So I think we should stop here today and we will continue in the next session. Please stay with us.
Have we only read one diary?
Yes, one day's diary. So please stay with us and hopefully we will be there in the next session as well. Thank you, Sherdil, and thank you from both of us. See you. Bye bye.